Hello and welcome to Summer Sparking Good Time. Today's video is Diamond Painting Summer School, Lesson 9, Journalism. I think it's Lesson 9. I'm pretty sure it's Lesson 9. So, if you've been diamond painting for a while and you have bought premium kits, some of this stuff might look really familiar to you. Like these are the stickers you get from Diamond Art Club. You're going to get the mini and the large with the individual labels up there. This is Diamond Painting Shop. With their stickers, it looks like this. Okay, and then the stickers are over here. More Diamond Art Clubs. Jaded Gym Shop. Muni Made. DIY Moon Shop. It comes like this. This is actually something I made, both of these, from sheets that are similar to this. Because I wanted them to be labeled, so they were just on paper. So this video is up where I made the heart dagger. It's up on the links. I'll try to put it in the eye there. Or you can wait till graphic design and we'll talk about making. And this is just actually a straight photocopy of what was given to me by Distracted by Diamonds. I could not think for a minute when I was testing to see the sizing before I printed it out onto sticker paper. Because like this is also a Distracted by Diamonds. And so I have cut out the part of the original to go in here to tell me that that's what the kit is. So these are the sticker sheets for paint gems. So you're going to get things like this as you diamond paint if you're going with premium kits. A lot of times on budget kits, you are not going to actually get... Oh God, somebody lost their number. It's got to be this one. This one's been losing all their numbers. Okay. But this video isn't really about the sticker sheets. It's about what are people doing with these? What are people doing with these? So I showed you some of those that come, generic with or standard. So these are more of the little Diamond Art Club. But these are images, especially on this one, shows you that I printed 9 images, and I've used 4 of them, of kits I've done or own. I just print them out on a label sheet so then I can use them in my logbook, in my planner, wherever. So these are just more kits I own. Oh, like there's the Orlo. I love that kit. That kit is one of my favorites. So, and the Dreaming of Being Human, Tea Party, Fox Wisdom, Butterfly Glow, Nyx or Goddess of Night, Aveline Mother Woodlands, Wicked Witch of the Estate, Jade's Treasure, Trixie, The Astronomer, The Mystery Kit, Flower Market Girl, The Gaze, Mermaid Princess, Alice in the Sea of Tears. So I have all of these just in here, right? And I normally just stash them places to see what I'm going to do with them. So, now, this class is journalism because what we're going to be talking about today is logbooks. You got a lot of options on logbooks. But the number one thing is you don't have to have a logbook. There is nothing that says you need a logbook. Nope. It is not required. Most diamond painting content creators have logbooks because it's how we keep track of what's going on the channel, how we try to give you variations of artwork, and we need to have records to give you data. So, and we also often do little notes about the kits in our logbooks. So when we are giving you the post reviews or we're talking to you about those kits, we can easily reference what we were thinking or feeling while we were doing those kits. But if you're not a content creator and this is just a fun hobby, there is no reason whatsoever that you have to have a logbook. You don't. You don't have to have a logbook. Now, if you are one of those people who I'd like to just have a record of everything I've done, that's totally cool. Get a logbook. But you don't have to go and spend a lot of money on a logbook either. There are examples in this stack ranging from $1 to in excess of $40 that we're going to go over right now. Okay, so first up, we have this little itty bitty just notebook, which has the elastic strap here. Okay, I got this in a 5 or 6 pack on Amazon. But what I had noticed on these is they are perfectly sized. If we would just put the sticker portion of this, I'm going to fold this back because I don't want to take it off. I could just put the sticker here and have room for my information. So I will try to make sure I link this set below. And you can easily, it's small, it's concise, you're good to go. There's a 5 pack. I don't remember how much it was. I thought it was going to be bigger, but this is what I got. And I ain't mad at him. Okay, this one is a Dollar Tree just journal, but it's, let me do this. So this one is in inches. It is 3 5/8 by a little over, what is it? Not quite 6 3/4 or 5 3/4. Let's try it in centimeters. Let's go. Yeah, it is 14 by 9. Okay, centimeters. So 9 by 14 centimeters on this one. This one was $1 at the Dollar Tree. It is a 15 by 20. Okay, so now this one is getting a little bit bigger. Now I could still use this size sticker if I wanted to, or I could actually start putting these in. I would have to cut these to make them fit in, because like either the top or the bottom or something, because as you can see, it's taller than the page. But it would be fairly easy to cut off some of the bottom, cut off some of the top, and make this fit in there. If you don't want to have anything else on your page, you could do that. You could cut this up in multiple ways to make it fit there. You can just cut out the picture and put your own information. It's possible. But this one was $1.25 Dollar Tree. This one was at TJ Maxx, Ross's, Marshall's, somewhere like that. And the pages of this one, I wanted to measure the actual pages because it's smaller than the book, are 14.5 by 21. So now we're getting to the point where these would fit. Still not quite, but you could make it work with this. I think I paid $2.99 for this at Marshall's, Ross's, TJ Maxx, one of those places. Okay, and then this one, yeah, it was definitely Ross. I paid $2.99 for it. I love this. This is my just finishes. I don't think I've updated this in a hot minute, so don't get mad at me. So this is where I'm putting, so I'm like, as you can see, if you put this one here, I cut off right underneath the SKU and right above the pattern up here to make it fit better, and I put it in here. The sheets on this one are a little more than 15 by 21. Okay. And this one, what brand was this? Did it say? This is Paper Tales. Brand, Paper Tales. I really like it because it has the sparkly strap. Let's see, when's the last time I updated this? I did June's. Woo! Okay, so I only did my first one in June, but I didn't. June went crazy, so I need to update this for June and July. So I know Hedgehog needs to go in here. I know Leo needs to go in here. I know Ray needs to go in there. And I know for a fact all those need to be updated in this book and more. Okay, now we're going to the composition book. Now this composition book is going to measure 18 by 25.5 centimeters. This is another one I got at Jot, so it's Dollar Tree. Okay, now on this one, you can easily fit. Let me use this one because it doesn't have this. The labels on it anymore. So as you can see, I can stick this right here. Still have plenty of room to make notes on there or notes on this side, or I can use more than one page. It works really easily. Just a smaller like composition notebook. It says it's 50 sheets, 7 by 10 inches, or 17.8 by 25.4 centimeters. Okay. This one actually does say made in the USA, if that matters to you. So now this one you've seen before on the channel if you've been around. This is basically my inventory. I own all of these. Skip that, summer, edit that. And so this is where I was just putting my inventory before I decided that that wasn't working for me. But I was going to say, there's like lots of different concepts here for composition books. And these were all purchased at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So this is the Jot brand. This is Crown Jewels, which is a woman-owned company. And these are all just your basic composition book size. And on your composition book size, it fits in there really well. Have place for your notes. I ain't mad at it. Okay. Then you can go up to actually like a full letter sized spiral or whatever you want to do. This is just a one I got from probably Ross's or TG Maxx or something like that. This is one of my favorite images ever. We have a giraffe thing amongst my friends and family, so giraffes are always in. But this is like my house notebook of my to-do list. But this can also, we can put these in here. We have plenty of room for notes. But this was more expensive, probably around $4 or $5 for the notebook. But I wanted it because it was pretty, and I liked it. You might have noticed that I actually have this in my diamond painting budget kits. I have this image as a diamond painting budget kit. It will be making an appearance at some point. And then you get up to your more expensive stuff. Now, I have never purchased one of the pre-made diamond painting logbooks. You can do that. More than power to you. I just never liked, for me, when I was first looking into logbooks and when I made this one and this one and then this one, I did not really have the need for all the information it was asking me for on those logbooks. It does not matter to me to have it on a logbook, because when I'm filming, I normally have the canvas in front of me and it has that information. So to me, I didn't need all the little round drill, square drill, how many colors, how many AB. I didn't really care about that in my logbook. So I did not order one of those because it seemed like a waste of paper to me. And I have a paper demon, so we're not going to talk about that. This is my current logbook. And my logbook is a lot, this logbook is in tandem with this logbook. These are only my finishes in chronological order. So if you wanted to know what was my fourth finish of the year, you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my fourth finish of 2023. You want to know the 11th? That was autumn. That's my 11th finish, and I did it in March. So this is just my chronological finishes, only finishes. It does not go in here until it is done. I do not want any whips in this book. No, this is finishes only. So at the end of the year, the beginning of next year, when I go to film my year in review, I have everything in chronological order at the tip of my fingers. And I have that just as a content creator. I decided it was going to make my life easier. Okay? Now, this is my current, what is happening currently, logbook, journal, planner, everything. This is a custom cover off of Paper Doll Designs from Etsy. It says the channel name in the middle. I love this. I love everything about this. Now, in here I have a section for video planning, which has these sheets that you might be familiar with, where I put the title of the film or the video I'm making, the date I am actually filming it. Sometimes I'll do a slash and put the date I film it and the date I'm actually publishing it. And then I just have check marks for me to go through to make sure I've done everything. Because you have to film, you have to edit, you have to upload. Then you have to go create the thumbnail, write the description, add your hashtags, add any copyright info if you need to, schedule your publish date, and then record the thumbnail in the planner for me. So this is just my basically checklist to make sure that I've done everything on my videos. And I also have an area here for notes I don't want to share. These are my diamond painting goals for 2023. I didn't put the year on this because I thought, oh, I can use it for 2024. And so I have just all my diamond painting goals. I started at the beginning of the year going, what do I want to accomplish during 2023? And I made myself out this little like checklist type thing. And I've been, besides the Instagram, I've been doing pretty good. Okay. Then I have my diamond painting event section. Super easy. I just have the spreadsheet by Mr. and Mrs. DeBay on Instagram printed out. I have the events that I was interested in highlighted. I print out an extra column over here so that I could write what kits I think I have or want to order that will go with it, so I can look at a glance. And then if I complete an event, I put a picture of it with the name of the event here, so I have them all in one spot. So all of this at the end of the year will be my 2023 events. I can put it in the cover if I want to. I can put it in a notebook. I can do whatever I want with it. Not a big deal. Then I go into my actual journal. Now, some of you may be aware that I log all of my videos, their thumbnails, on my monthly planner pages. That is just a way for me to quickly see how my month went, how many videos went out, is there a progression in my thumbnails, what is happening. And another thing I was thinking I could do this is I can also use this to go over on my analytics and say, okay, which of my videos are my outliers, or which of the videos that you, my viewers, are liking the most. And I can make little stars, asterisks, something. So then it's when I'm sitting there brainstorming, planning, I can go in and see what you liked. And I don't have to sit there and try to go through it page after page of videos on YouTube and listen to myself talk, because ain't nobody have time for that. Now, back here, I was using the weekly pages to like log my starts, what I was reading, and all that stuff. And then I decided that I didn't like this. It wasn't working for me. So these are progress pictures and stuff like that. It was beginning to be too much. It just got way too much for me. So then in June, I switched everything up to my new format. But when I first started doing this, I didn't realize that, I don't want this on just copy paper because pins bleed through, and I didn't like that. So then, towards the end of the month, I upgraded to cardstock after I figured that out during the dividers video, right? And then for each month from June forward, I'm going to have this little monthly review sheet. This is my favorite finish, my favorite read, my favorite video of the month. And this is my monthly recap where I published 29 videos. I purchased 38 kits. Hush it. I started 6 kits. I finished 4. I read 3 books. I received 23 orders, and I participated in 1 event. So now going into July over here, I already know what these videos will be. They were already scheduled. So like today is Saturday the 15th, but I'm filming lesson number 9, journalism. I know I'm filming 9 journalism today. I know I'm filming the graphic design, and most likely the course review and the finals. All of that is probably getting filmed this weekend, because I already know I want those videos to go out there. And Miss Trinity's in a heart monitor after our cardiologist visit yesterday. So I'm just trying to get the things that I've already told you were scheduled filmed ready in case anything happens and we have to go back to UCSF. So I'm just trying to get ahead here. So, and what you see in pencil, those are the things. I'm pretty sure those are the videos when I'm going through the month. So like back up here on the 2nd, I knew I was filming this, so I wrote this in pencil. And I would just go through as I'm thinking of, okay, I just filmed this video, where do I want to put it? And this is how I try to put down where the videos will be, and then I look at them in the Creator Studio of how the thumbnails look together, like side by side from day to day, to see if I don't want you to have the same kind of video back to back to back to back. I think that would get tedious and boring. I try to add a little bit of spice and variety to your life. Okay, and so then moving on over to here, this is now my new weekly spread on cardstock. So what I have here is, I log so much more than the average person as far as YouTube videos, more so than I log diamond painting kits and stuff like that. So I really am only logging my finishes here. And when I'm saying I'm doing my finishes, it's what number is it for the year? What number is it for all time? I try to put in my start or finish date if I remember. Not always. This one, let's see. So back when I did this Christmas truck, I started on 9/25/22. I finished it on 9/28/22. It was a gift for Lowell, and I completed it. But the Irish Christmas Bay started on 12/15, finished on 12/20. But I don't, like this one had a lot of notes. This is Steampunk Prowess. I started it on December 20th, 22. I finished it on February 5th, 2023. But I started it, I only did like 3 sections, and I put it on hold while we went to Arizona for a week and a half, or however long it was. Then I had it on hold while I did the Alice in Winter Wonderland. I read out of color 7, which was 224, and I completed it on, like I said, in February, and it was my 5th finish of 2023. Here, look at that. I had different information, like on these DIY moon shops, I put my order numbers. I had the date I ordered them, how much I paid for them, their sizes, stuff like that. Okay. But now I am more focused on other things that I want to log. So on this top left sheet, normally in Happy Planners, when you see this week right here, this tends to be like if it's a mom, the dinner lineup, so she can plan her meals out. Well, I turn this into this week's video lineup, and so that way I know when I go into Monday, do I have every video filmed? Because it's not supposed to go on this list until it's filmed, unless it's something like I had gone back here and like 9 and 10 and the moon's unboxing. These were not filmed yet, but I didn't want to lose the placeholders when I was doing that planning. So I wrote them in there because I knew I was going to be filming them this weekend. And so like today is the 15th. And so I wanted to make sure I knew I just needed to come up with an idea for the 23rd and then going into everything else. So this is this week. So this is my lineup. On Monday, the unboxing We Can Do It went out. Then on Tuesday, the shop class went out. Wednesday, the more Temu storage. Thursday, we had electives. Friday, which was yesterday, we had the Ray post review. Today, the Hedgehog post review went out. And tomorrow, there's going to be a Paint Gems unboxing. So I can tell at a glance if I need to record something to get it up before that date arrives, if that makes sense at all. I don't know if that makes sense. And then I've tried doing little, just small decorations this time. So like last week, I did this truck for 4th of July. It's little, just kind of 4th of July-ish. We were having a family day there, so I put that. And I'm just doing a little bit of touches. So like do it with passion or not at all. Life is better when you're laughing. Do what you love, and land of the free because of the brave, because it's July, right? And that's the shape of the U.S. Okay? So then in here, this is basically my life. My life is on this page. Through this section right here, this is my life. What am I doing in my life? Or what orders were made? What orders were received? So like last Monday, I received my 3rd Temu order, and I received the Amazon storage order I had placed. So that was on July 5th, okay? Now, then, another thing, I also have, like, I finished Leo on July 11th. Yep, you're going to see a post review soon. I also was noting on here that Trend's heart rate was doing some crazy things on Wednesday and Thursday. I had a blood sugar issue that day, and I took a nap. So these are just things I'm marking because I might need to know them later. This is, we went to Trend's new doctor at UCSF. We had to leave this house yesterday by 6:30 a.m. to get there, and they ended up placing a heart monitor on her. And so we had that on for 2 weeks. And we have to get her, poor baby, has to do compression stockings, like toe to hip or waist. And we have to do diagnostic exercise, and like while she has the heart monitor on, and while I'm doing blood pressure readings and stuff like that through it. So we're going to have a little bit busy 3 weeks. And I kind of expected that we were going to go into this like diagnostic hurdle zone. For those of you wondering, Trinity's heart is 100% structurally sound. Her heart is beautiful. The cardiologist said he is beyond happy with the structure of her heart. The problem, he believes, is in her, what's that called? The nervous system that we don't control. Parasympathetic. So when you stand up, your body is supposed to naturally, because of gravity, drop blood down to your legs, but your blood vessels go whoosh and catch it. So hers is not doing that, he believes. Hers is letting all her blood pressure go straight to her feet. And when that happens, you don't have as much blood going through your brain because of gravity wins. And the heart has to then pump harder to keep the blood going through to the brain until it gets stabilized. Now, on that, we have the heart monitor on for a couple of weeks. We have these exercises we were supposed to do. We already knew that she had postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. That was already diagnosed years ago. It looks like this is a worsening, and I'm going to put the name of this up here. It's like dysautonomic. I can't say it, and every time I say it, it sounds different. But we're having those kind of issues according to the cardiologist right now. He's doing these tests to rule out, because he doesn't want to miss anything, especially since he believes that her heart has been beating at this rapid, elevated rate since she had the first episode where it scared the daylights out of me when we were in Arizona in December. She fell in the shower. She passed out in the shower. And I found her in it was actually a bath. And I found her with her towel wrapped around her in standing water. That scared me. Then she seemed to be doing good. We didn't seem to have any problems. We just thought it was she got the water too hot with her pots. We weren't really worried about it. What happened again in March? Not the fall, but something was wrong. She knew something was wrong. She came to me and said, my chest hurts. I need help. So we went to the ER. They told us, oh, it's nothing. They basically thought it was her allergies and asthma due to it being March in California. But they did do a CT scan at that time. And that CT scan from March made it possible for them to know very, very early into Trinity getting sick this past June that there was a problem, because we had such recent CT comparison. And it's what got her into the hospital before that oxygen issue happened. So praise you, Jesus, on that one. Okay. So that's where Trinity's at. We are wearing a heart monitor. They have came a long way. Like, her heart monitor she's wearing is smaller than the pill cam stuff we had to wear last time. In case you don't know what a pill cam is you swallow this camera, and it goes through your whole digestive camera, and it's big. It's like as big as probably half that much of my pinky. You have to swallow it, and there's a battery in it, and you wear this big box. It's probably about the size of this, but heavy, and it's got a strap, almost like a crossbody purse, and it has this little flap that velcros on it where you can actually see inside yourself on a video camera. And it has supposed to live as long. The battery is supposed to last long enough for it to get through your entire digestive system, enough for them to see what happens. Unless you have gastroparesis, which Trinity does, and then you lose the video camera inside you, and you're literally getting prepped for surgery before they find it on x-ray. Not even gonna lie, that happened before she turned 18. It was a great day. So Trinity is doing great. I appreciate everybody's prayers, good jujus, happy thoughts, whatever flavor you want to spin on it. I'm not here to judge you for what you believe or don't believe, but I do appreciate all the positive vibes, happy thoughts, prayers. You're awesome. She's doing great. She did get taken off work indefinitely because her heart rate, her resting heart rate yesterday at the cardiologist was 130 plus, sitting in a chair. And she liked this doctor, so yay on that. And so the problem isn't that there's something wrong with the heart now. The problem is if her heart continues to beat this fast every day for weeks, months, years, she will literally wear out her heart. It cannot beat that fast and survive long term. It's kind of like if you took a piece of paper and you folded it exactly the same way, and the more you fold it, the more it's going to break apart over time. That's exactly what's happening with her heart. It's doing this too fast, and it's going to cause damage if we cannot slow it down. But right now we have to make sure that we're not slowing down her heart rate, which is affecting her blood pressure. We have to get all our baselines done in a better parameter for the doctor, and we'll go from there. But she is doing fabulous. I still can't believe that a month ago today we were in the hospital. A month ago today we were in the hospital. My daughter was on oxygen. So that's crazy. So this is like I said, this is my week. Then moving over to this side, this is the videos I have filmed this week. So I have filmed the Temu storage. I filmed the Cheryl Breaker. I filmed the Mika. I filmed the Electus video. These are other videos I want to film, but they're not crossed off. They're not filmed. These are the books I have read. If they're not crossed off, I haven't finished them, but they've been started. And then, like, I'm doing this. This is a whole series, so there's only one author here with the little arrows. That's just telling me it's all by that same author. Then here is where I put my works in progress, or the ones I'm supposed to be starting. They go here. If it gets finished, it moves its little self over here. As you can see, Leo is finished, and I have not diamond painted since the 11th, and today's the 15th. That sucks. Okay. Down here, I have my note section. These are the diamond painting summer school videos I still hadn't filmed. I just wanted them here. This is just my information about Trin, what we're doing in a nutshell right there. And I binge watched Twilight, season 19 of Grey's Anatomy, and Station 19, whatever season aligned with season 19 of Grey's Anatomy the other day. Huge binge watch. I haven't watched TV in so long. The last time I watched TV was that break they do in the like their Christmas break, and then I didn't go back this year. So I was like 6 months behind. And so this is today, the 15th, over here. And I most likely will get all this filmed. And then I'll be moving into this week, which is next week. Like Trinity did get permission to go to that Oakland A's game on the 19th. Again, if you're watching this, you don't know that. And then I'll just continue on. I am loving this format for me. Like, basically, anything important is in here. That's for the channel. That's for Trinity. That's for me. That is going to affect my diamond painting channel. Everything's in here. Oh, I forgot to show you. And I did already print out the monthly review page right here, so I can do the same thing and do my recap. Okay. I don't know. Should I include this sheet in my monthly review so you guys have this information? So when I show you all my finishes for the month, do you want this done at that time? Let me know. I don't know. Let me know down below. Comment below. So now that this was my original. Oh Jesus! Why do I open it up to that? Scratch it. A lot of you might remember this as my original. This is now basically being used as my inventory book. I haven't added to it, but I'm wanting to make sure that, like, as I get rid of things that I decided, oh no, like I completed this one, but I haven't updated it. You did this. This one I gifted to Deanna. I knew she was going to choose that one too. The elephants you've seen in my thing, I gifted this one to my niece. These with the red X's, I got rid of them. They were that bad. They were so tiny, it was stupid. That one you've seen in my logbook, and I just love that image. It makes me happy. This I had gotten and didn't realize it was stolen artwork when I first started. This one, I want to do him so bad. I think I might do him later this fall, though, because of the dark colors. The Astronomer by Miles Pinkley. I'm in love with him so much. He's a big boy, though. He's 105 by 70. I'm like, oh, Lord. And, like, I have both of these kitted up and haven't done them. Both of these are kitted up, and I have not done them. And I need to. So, for journalism, what I'm saying is, you don't have to have a logbook. And then you need to decide what is it you want. What do you want to log if you are going to have a logbook? Do you just want a finished journal? You can even do a little mini finished journal with little bitty stickers like these that we already talked about. These fit right there. You can do it like this, and then do any of your notes and do a 2-page spread for all of these, because there are like 5 or 6 of these for like not much money. So if you only wanted to do a little something, you can go to Ross's, TJ Maxx, Marshall's, any of your little discount stores and get something pretty. And the smaller size, these are my smaller sizes. Okay. You can go to Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, grab a composition book. There's tons. You can get pretty, you can get plain. It don't matter. It don't matter. Or you can go up to a spiral notebook or a pretty notebook. Like I said, this was a TJ Maxx, Marshall, something like that. I took the thing off. This is one of my favorite images of drafts of all time. And this one, I don't know if you saw, it has the gold leaf in it. It sparkles. And then you can even do a discount system. And if you don't want to do a happy planner and you don't want all the like monthly things, you can buy disc. Where did I put them? I'm like, I just had these. Hold, please. So, you can buy this. Like, this is the Happy Planners, the expansion big disc. These are big boys. Big boys. These are the ones that'll probably end up in this if I don't find metallic ones of a bigger size. That I'm willing to pay that price. I'm frugal on weird stuff and then not frugal on other stuff. But you can get these. You can get the punch. And do your own kind of system. You don't have to order a cover from Etsy if you don't want to. This was like a treat to myself. I just needed it. I needed it. I saw it and I fell in love with it. Okay, it just happens. And like, I was shopping for my new planner, and so far, Happy Planner has done me dirty this year. There is nothing I like so far. Now I'm hoping that the releases that are going to come out this fall for the 2024, that there'll be something in there I like. But the problem with that is if I am not like stalking the YouTubes and the website, the one I want will be gone. The one I want will be gone. It always happens every year. The one I want gets sold out before I get there. And it just makes me sad. So that's why I decided that I was going to start this year of let's make my own. And see what happens. And if you are interested in how I made my own planner through this, this is kind of like what they call Franken planning. I use different planners in here together. Like this one, I made this on Canva. I made this myself. I made that myself. I made that myself. But then January through June, so everything from here back was from a Memory Keeper big planner. And then everything from July back this way, this is from a hand lettering planner that was just a 2023 planner that I hated. I hated it. I hated it. I didn't want this. I liked the colors and I liked the cover. And so I'm just basically, when I get this, I'm not mad at this page. So I go ahead and I put in the sticker of the new layout here, pull these, and put in the new printouts I did on cardstock for here. And that is making me, are these as thick? Hold on. That's June. So June is not have, no, it's July. So July, is this as thick as I remember? No, it's okay. So this, I don't know if you can tell, there's a sticker. So I just put this whole 8.5 by 11 sticker on this side to start it off because I don't want to have to reprint this side. As you can see, I already know that I want to do my July month review video on August 1st. I think I have my August lineup scheduled for July 30th because I have diamond painting summer school graduation on the 31st. So that is it. So let's go over this one more time. One more time. You don't need a logbook. You don't need a logbook. You don't need a journal. It is literally 100% optional. If you don't want one, or you keep getting frustrated at yourself because you're not updating it, guess what? Toss it. Why stress yourself out over a hobby? It's a hobby. It's supposed to bring you joy, not stress. So do not feel bad if you are struggling. Just quit it. You don't need it. You could just take pictures in your phone, or you can do, oh, I forgot to mention, there is Jim's Flow app that you can do on Apple or Android that you can track all of this electronically. If that is easier for you, go for it. They have a whole section down the bottom for you to do notes. They have a place for you to do time log. I am going to do a whole video on the app at a later date and time, but I forgot about the Jim's Flow app, and my tablet is currently dead as a doornail because I took it to San Francisco with me yesterday. So I need to get that charged up today. So you don't need a logbook or a journal if you don't want one. Don't stress yourself out of it. If you are not a pen and paper person, you're not a pen and paper person. If you want to do the most elaborate logbook in the world with lots of stickers and washi, go for it. If that brings you joy, do it. If it doesn't bring you joy, don't. And don't let other people's opinions affect what you do. We ain't about that life. This is 2023. Move aside, suckers. We do what we want. We do what we want. This is our hobby. We're going to do it how we want to do it. So, thank you so much for watching the video. If you would not mind doing all the things, like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm not going to go over all that. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm sick of saying it. Y'all know what to do. I don't think any of y'all listen to me anyways. But if you did make it to the end of the video, some kind of book, school, something emoji at the end if you don't want to think about what to write in a comment. But it's optional. And anyone telling you otherwise is just trying to rain on your parade, and we ain't having that. We ain't having it. We ain't having it. So, until next time, I love y'all. Bye-bye.